Apple's anticipated iPhone 15 Ultra has received a titanium teaser, and can you predict what advantage that will provide you?
Sure you can. No.
Titanium has the benefit of being more scratch-resistant than stainless steel while yet being lighter in weight. There is more about the hardware of the iPhone 15 Ultra, so let's get into it. Titanium. The anticipated iPhone 15 Ultra from Apple is said to have a durable titanium casing. Known tipster Shrimp Apple Pro on Twitter discovered a photograph of the speculated titanium frame finish on the iPhone 15 Ultra posted by Setsuna Digital on Weibo.
Wow, so this is really happening.
Previously, it was speculated that the iPhone 14 Pro versions will contain a titanium alloy chassis.
Since it didn't happen,
This would make the iPhone 15 Ultra the first iPhone to employ titanium instead of the typical aluminum, as on the iPhone 14. Similarly to the Apple Watch Ultra, the Apple Watch Series 4 has a titanium case, which provides a more robust construction with increased scratch and corrosion resistance, as well as longer product life. The Apple Watch Ultra is the most expensive smartwatch the firm has ever produced. Apple Watch Series 9 prices start at $799, a $400 increase over the Apple Watch Series 8. Titanium casing is only one of the reasons for the high price, among others. Having the iPhone 15 Ultra available in both aluminum and titanium would undoubtedly increase the price. In this case, the price range for the iPhone 15 Ultra would be between $1,500 and $2,000. Well, this isn't the only new thing coming to the iPhone. There is a change in the charging port, and we shall discuss that later. There are more features to discuss. Want to know? Then subscribe to our channel because there are more videos coming your way.
That's how easy it is.
Solid-state volume and power buttons. The solid-state volume and power buttons on the iPhone 15 Pro variants may resemble the iPhone 7's home button. The solid-state button would employ haptic feedback to simulate the sense of a button push, as opposed to the mechanical button now used by iPhones, which are physically depressed. 2 more Taptic engines might be added to the left and right sides of the iPhone 15 Pro variants if Apple decides to include solid-state buttons. A solid-state construction could be able to prevent water entry, but new iPhone cover designs that provide constant physical access to the volume and power buttons would be necessary. Speaking of design, there is some new information that we shall look at that momentarily.
Stick to your screens.
USB-C. Apple is replacing the Lightning connector on the iPhone 15 with a USB-C port so that it may conform to laws that are being drafted in Europe. These rules would necessitate the manufacture of iPhones by Apple with USB-C connections in Europe, necessitating either a global design change or the creation of unique iPhones for the European market. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo have both claimed that Apple is planning to make the move. Thus, this is a significant probability at the present moment. By the way, using USB-C will provide you extra advantages. Case in point, any end of the cable may be inserted into the Type-C ports since they accept reverse insertion. Its more advanced design makes it safer to operate and can send data at a greater pace. Design. The iPhone 12 introduced the current flat-sided design, and although it has undergone minor refinements since then, it has stayed mostly unchanged. With the iPhone 15 Ultra, Apple is likely to further this concept by rounding off the device's bottom edge. Even though the sides will be flat, the junction with the rear glass will look like the corner of a MacBook Pro. In order for MagSafe and wireless charging to function, the back would still be composed of glass. The edges, however, are said to be manufactured from titanium, and this would reduce the phone's weight and make it more durable as mentioned earlier. More protection from drops would be offered by the rounded edge as well. We anticipate the camera bump to stay unchanged until new information is released. Depending on Apple's implementation, it may need to change to fit the new rounded corners. Specs. Let's briefly discuss the specifications. The display area is 6.7 inches. LTPOD Super Retina XDR OLED is the kind of screen. The refresh rate is 120 Hz. It will run iOS 17 and use an A17 Bionic chipset. The main rear camera has a resolution of 48 MP, an aperture of f/1.8, a focal length of 24 mm, pixels that are 1.22 mm in size, dual pixel PDAF, and sensor shift OIS. The third back camera has 12 MP, f/1.8 aperture, 120 field of view, 13 mm focal length, 1.4 meters pixel size, dual pixel PDAF, and the second rear camera is 12 MP, f/2.8 aperture, 77 mm focal length, PDAF OIS, and 3x optical zoom. Majin Buu has verified that the iPhone 15 Ultra will feature 2 selfie cameras. He tweeted, according to what is reported by my source, iPhone 15 Ultra will have 2 front cameras, USBC, and will start from 256 gigabytes. iPhone 15 Pro instead will always start from 128 gigabytes and will have USB-C but only 1 front camera. The battery type is lithium-ion and the battery capacity is 4300 mAh, non-removable. The charging speed is fast charging 27 watts, which apparently can charge up to 50% in 30 minutes as advertised. The wireless charging is of course the MagSafe wireless charging 15 watts. We're still a long way from seeing the new iPhone, whatever Apple has in store for the world. As new rumors surface, we'll keep you up to date. Click the next video to discover more about the improvements coming to the iPhone 15 Ultra.